What's going on, guys? Sinjin Half Punk here with Team Absolute Awesome and Cody. And Cody, just tell us what you did, man.
I just went undefeated today with Madolche. Playing a little bit of an obscure build, however, I feel really confident with it.
This is your second time going undefeated with this deck here too, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you want me to explain who I went against first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I played against Sky Striker first. It was a pretty clean 2-0. I played through a few hand traps. My hands weren't clunky. As long as your hands are pretty nice, your striker match is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Then I played against B Trooper, which was surprisingly difficult.
The deck's real. The deck is very real.
And then I played against Amazement, which was kind of just Dragoon and set 4.
Yeah, but, that can be difficult in and of its own.
So that was the only one that I wasn't a 2-0, but we can get onto the list.
Sure.
So for the main part, we played 3 standard ratios, 3 Angeli, 3 Petting, and 3 Madolche. So these you always play, you can't go without. Play the 1 Pudding just to extend if you want to go full combo, or you have to top deck Petting.
Right.
It makes it really reliable. Play the 2 Hoot, the 2 Mesh and Gelato. Some people play 3. I don't recommend it. It's a brick. You don't play more than 2. You just need it because that's just the combo.
Right.
But pretty much any Madolche lineup, you'll see them play that exact same ratio. Now, the weird tech choice, 2 Summoner Monk.
Yeah, we were talking about this at the tables earlier.
And the reason why I play the 2 Summoner Monk is because I don't have Prosperity. If you were playing Prosperity, you'd probably cut this for more board-breaking cards, Book of Moon, Cosmic, things like that let you play. But due to me playing X-Trap, I need starters. A lot of times I've been bricking, and I was testing this out, and every time I saw Summoner Monk, I was really glad.
Yeah, definitely.
So I honestly wouldn't cut it until I get Prosperities or something else to make the deck a little more consistent. Then the sack of the day, Shifter. This is what makes this deck crazy rogue and just win things.
There's been so many crazy plays that have happened because of Shifter. I've seen you just steal some games.
Yeah. Now we play the 1 ticket, 1 Chateau. You play them only at 1 because you can search them. I actually needed a second one, funnily enough, today. However, for the most part, it's just really nice resources. 3 Salon. If you play any less, you're crazy. You need the double summon of the deck.
That card's insane.
Some people play 2, but I think they're bad.
Card's really good.
It's really good. Okay, 3 X-Traps I was talking about. Play Prosperity if you can, but if not, X-Traps the way to go. I don't recommend the Desires build. It messes up your ratios and makes the deck inconsistent, and sometimes you need combo pieces. That
Lots
you
of
can't have.
one-ofs, yeah.
Yeah, we play 3 Chalice. I play Chalice.
Busted.
Yeah, it helps versus Tri-Brigade, our worst matchup for hitting Appaloosa, hitting Revolt. Helps against board-breaking cards. Sometimes a lot of cards will put up, monsters will put like 3K beaters that you can't hit with Tira. So I've actually went into damage step with this and swung over in order to play the
awesome.
game.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's really clutch. I like it over Book just because of like Apple and the links.
Definitely.
Play the Called By. Then we play Instant. Instant's another tech choice a lot of people don't play. I like it because it helps me play hand traps because like most of the time I'm not losing the Nib, and Nib's a bad hand trap for Madolche anyway. So I don't expect people to side it.
Right.
So this just helps versus Ash, Bell, Effect Veiler, things that I've lost to way more than Nib. Every time I get hit by Nib, I'm pretty much chilling anyway.
So it's basically like a pseudo call by, yeah. Not as good, but...
Yeah, if I could play 3 call by.
Alright, same.
Okay, we play 2 Promenade. It's really loopable, Tira. This card is what makes this deck meta relevant, to be honest. That and Shifter. You can loop this Omnigate every turn, and just Teacher Promenade Pass is a real thing. It's the new Beatrice Pass. 3 Imperm. This is the other hand trap we play because I need some hand traps this format. I tried Nib, I didn't really like it, especially in this local with most people playing, control builds.
Yeah, and this is really good against Tri as well.
Yeah, and it doesn't clog up your graveyard, which is really important, which is why you don't play any hand traps besides Shifter, because you can't let Petting summon if not. So we play the 3 Gozen. Every Madolche is Earth, and most of the time we're locked in the Madolche anyway. So I really like this. Like I was playing against the B Trooper and I flipped it and they passed.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so powerful.
It helps you get pranked. It can even somewhat do Tri-Brigade if like I lock you into it makes you play weird.
Yeah, like a fractal or something wind related.
Yeah. But that's it for the main. Now for the extra, this is pretty standard except a few things. I play 3 Glass, 3 Tira, 3 Choco, and 2 Sistart because X-Traps. I would probably cut this to 1 and this to 2 if I play Prosperity, but this is pretty much the most standard lineup you could play.
Just try not to banish those cards.
I've only a few times banished all 3. It's pretty sad.
Feels bad.
We play Abyss Roller just because it's so impactful, and sometimes you can go into another level 4 with Magically Salon or Summoner. So having this, this makes Prank pass, it makes Tri-Brigade pass sometimes, especially if another Gennady, like Prominent Glass, they literally can't play. So I really like this. Zeus
is broken.
He's sacky. I actually don't go into him as much as you would think, because usually when I'm getting into him, I'm usually OTKing anyway.
Right, yeah.
And I'm usually wiping the board of like 2-4 monsters or cards in general. But it's
Zeus
still really, it's nice to have sometimes when you do need it.
Yeah.
Millennium Eyes, MER for the Insta Fusion. Then we play Apo. Apo, I've been able to make with Summoner Monk full combo or going turn 3, playing through Nib to OTK. And Apo's just a really good card. I feel like the craziest board I can go to is like Apo 4 plus Promenade plus Glass of Flay, and I can have like 2 spare cards in hand, so I can have like Strike or Imperm or something like that, or Gozen.
Right.
And sometimes they can't play through 60 gates.
No, it's kind of crazy.
I don't think most decks can play through that. Now, we play Pank, and we play 3 kaijus. We play 3 kaijus because adding nisters in the format.
This is the side, right?
Yes, I debated on playing some more, but Tiramisu is really strong in removing most forms of interruption, but against like Earth Machine, for example, or the Appos, it's just really nice to have additional ways to get rid of it.
I would definitely find something that you can replace over that now with Beach Trooper in the meta.
I'm kidding. This is...
Yeah, it's just free. It's free real estate for him.
The reason why we play these two specifically is because these are both smaller than Choco.
Right,
so you have to get something easy to beat over.
Yeah.
If we struggle. And Pank is his back removal really good. Besides the 3 Nib, Nib just makes some decks lose. It's not as good as I would want it to be. Otherwise, it'd be in the main. But it helps against Prank, which is another matchup I feel like we personally struggle a little bit with. But now back row. We play a decent amount of back row removal. So we play, I guess, 6, not counting the Promenade, which is really
For the monsters in main?
Yeah, for getting rid of like alter guys, I feel like sometimes we struggle with just a lot of back row. If you set 4 pass, sometimes we can't play through it.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot of hate.
Yeah, because Madolche, it's a meme that Madolche loses to Ash pass, like Ash.
Yeah.
And like I've had that happen so many times, and like Ash with like 3 back row, you can't play. Like I refuse to believe you can do it. Now 3 strike. I play the 3 strike because Madolche doesn't put up very intimidating boards, but we can get our board with 1 card.
Right.
So the ability to have like 3 or 4 other cards in hand we can set and play with can really change the set.
Right.
And every time I've opened this card, I've won because of it.
Card's broken.
It's super good. And Madolche they plus so hard. Just having a few cards that you can help negate and just prevent boards is really essential.
Definitely. And this is Monday's normally one of our smaller locals. We had a good turnout today, about 16 players. And I know you went. I want to say you went undefeated as well on one of our 4-round locals as well, correct? Yep. So the deck is not just the 3-rounder; it is going the 4-rounder. This is the second time it's happened.
Yeah.
I was actually waiting for him to come back so I could get this profile. So I finally caught him here today. So I'm glad I got to steal it. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Congratulations on winning today. And thank you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's us continue doing what we do. Super important, super imperative, and I really do appreciate it. Love you guys.